This is hand 16. Going to be doing some declare play now. Toby opened a diamond. North preempted 3 hearts. I have to say I value that hand a lot more than a preempt. It's a decent 10 high cards and a 7 card suit. I would have been overcalling 1 hearts and competing to 3 hearts with that hand. I bid 3 no trump to end the auction. South came out leading the Jack of Hearts, and assuming that North has 7 of them, this is probably from Jack X. And it goes Jack, small. I think that the defender was very smart to play small here. He's almost certain to get in again later with the ace of diamonds. By playing the ace of hearts, he would just hand me the king queen as tricks, but with a king queen opposite a singleton, it's harder for you to manufacture a second heart trick myself. So I went ahead and played the king, and then first priority, of course, is to knock out the diamond ace. So I played the king of diamonds, and that held. And then I tried playing the 8 of diamonds to just give myself another entry back to my hand. But that was ducked as well, and so I played a third one. South showed out, so North has 3 diamonds. Now he made the surprising play of the 10 of hearts. And I was just for a moment asking myself, is it possible that North preempted on 6 hearts and South really led the Jack from Ace Jack X? That's really the only way that I'm going to get harmed by playing this queen now. Even if it was Ace Jack tight, he wouldn't be able to get back to his partner. So I thought that was a bit of a strange play. So I went ahead and grabbed the queen, and that held. So I've got my diamond tricks. What I want now are club tricks. And since I have all the intermediate clubs except for the queen, I tried playing the jack of clubs to see if South would cover. If South covers, I'm going to win 4 club tricks. And I can also try to sort of gauge, South reaction time. How long does it take South to decide what to do with this jack? It would be unethical for him to sit there for an entire minute with the queen, but on the other hand, we can't be expected to make all of our plays in 2 seconds. We need some time to kind of think. After I watched him play the 3, I of course didn't fancy losing to the queen on my right, so I went up with the ace and was prepared to go ahead and take the club finesse here. Again, the only risk, this is going into the safe hand, assuming the 3 heart bid was based on 6 to begin with. And I felt free to go ahead and do that. First, I ran off my diamonds in case that would help someone, in case that would get someone to pitch a club or a heart or something like that. South had plenty of spades to dispose of. North has plenty of hearts to dispose of. So I went ahead and took the finesse, and that worked as well. So, and the suit broke. So now I win my ace of spades, my 9 of clubs, and it was pleasing on the last trick to watch a wasted ace of hearts crash with a king of spades. 4 hearts was often doubled down too. It's pretty attractive at these colors. 300 would have been 53%. If we set it 3 tricks, 66%. Making 3-0 was 74. 1 over trick was 81%. I got 2 over tricks, that was 92%. The only person that did better was someone who managed to get doubled off in 4 clubs and make it. That brings us to board 17. This hand was played by Toby, so I can't entirely speak to what he was thinking at the time, but let's discuss the auction here. North opened 2 spades. This very first bid 2 spades is pretty much where this hand was won or lost. With a 7 card suit ace jack 10, there really isn't any excuse for not preempting 3 spades with this hand. With a 16 count, okay, discount the queen, but with this shape, I still would have doubled for takeout, and Toby would have found himself even more uncomfortable at the 4 level. But that's not what happened. And after he only showed 6 spades, his partner was not inclined to up the ante anymore, and we basically bought this contract cheap. So more discussion on the auction. My double is normal takeout. Toby's bid is Leventhal over weak 2s, whereby if he has a weak hand, 7 or less points, he will bid 2 no trump first, force me to bid 3 clubs, and either pass that or correct it as a mechanism to say, I really don't have a great hand, I think we need to put on the brakes. As opposed to if he had instead bid 3 diamonds directly, now I would know he had, let's say, at least 7 or 8 points and willingness to play in diamonds, and it would send the message to me that, maybe we have the values for game if I'm stronger. It's just a way of showing 2 different ranges, and I definitely like the convention. So now we're in 3 diamonds, and Toby gets the lead of the 9 of hearts. And according to the double dummy solver, he can make the contract. He wins it with the queen, and he loses a spade in order to ruff something. Next, we get another heart back, and he wins the ace. It is still possible for him to win it as long as he either plays another heart now or the ace of diamonds. Personally, I probably would have played the ace of diamonds in hope that North only had 1 heart, and then try pitching on the king of hearts. And if that doesn't work, fine. Toby's offered to do something else, and like I said, I can't speak for him. He chose to play a small diamond to the king, and that actually did get the queen out of the North hand. But the double dummy solver says, yeah, now you're not going to be able to make the contract anymore. He took a ruff, drew a trump, saw the bad break, and now he's going to lose 2 clubs and 2 diamonds to go down 1. King of hearts, pitch a spade, and now he led low off the board. Queen, draw a trump, and win the ace of clubs as well. So Toby went down 1. He could have made it. I don't think it was crystal clear how this could have gone, but and certainly we would have gotten a better board had Toby made it. But as I said before, this hand was won on the bidding. The most common results were 4 diamonds down 2 for 60%, and 4 diamonds down 3, 26%. That's pretty much what a 3 spade bid would trigger. Those that bid 3 spades made it exactly, and that was 44%. The fact that Toby was only pushed to the level of 3 diamonds and down 1, that gave him a 79% result, which was really good. The only way we do better is if they get to 4 spades and we go down 1. Sorry, Toby, if you'd made this contract, you would have gotten 100%. Oh well. Well, we had a good result anyway. I'm happy to have you as my partner. Here's the last hand of the day, board 18. I open a no trump with my 16 count, and Toby makes a Texas transfer to 4 spades. If Toby were any stronger, he would probably want to slam invite by bidding 2 hearts, 2 spades, and then jumping to 4 spades. But I don't blame him for only going to 4 with that much. And this hand was won or lost by the opponents and had very little to do with me at all. The opponents got off to a heart lead, and another heart was played. I'm not sure exactly what information the opponents were communicating to each other, but if South does some math, he'll realize I started with at least 15. He's got 11. That's 26. And there's 12 on the board. That's 38. So the most his partner can have is a queen, as long as I'm not lying about my no trump range and pointlessly undercutting it like I see so many doing. So he can't have the queen jack of hearts. If Toby had played this hand, he would have led the king, and I would be showing count. I'd be playing 10-5, and Toby would know right away that all I have is the 10-5 because I do not have enough points for queen jack 10-5. And if I had queen jack 10-5 also, I would have played the queen on the trick, showing a sequence. So I must have the queen of hearts, if not the queen jack, and the only play that should be made now is South trying to give his partner a ruff. And this is effective because I would need to play the queen to prevent it, and now I would not be able to stop him from scoring a spade trick. As you can see from the double dummy analyzer, that a heart play now will hold me to just making, and any other play gives a trick away. And that's pretty much the end of the hand because the opponents fail to do so. All I have to do now is draw trump and pitch my losing club on my good heart. So there's no point in playing any more of this hand or talking about it. It's that simple. And so I told Toby after the 18 boards, while we're waiting for the results, I was pretty sure we were in the top 3. And certain enough, we were in the top 1. Thanks for watching. I'll try and put more content on the future. And I've got other bridge videos you're welcome to watch as well. Here are the results from the tournament. As you can see, thanks to both skill and quite a bit of luck, we finished a solid 4% ahead of the next pair to win the event and get 4 master points. You can also see the results from all the boards here. The contracts, the scores, and the percentages. We did extremely well. We had those 3 boards that didn't go our way in the middle of the game. Otherwise, our worst board out of 15 was 65%. So we just had tons of good results. Thank you for watching the video, and check out the other content on my channel.